The rumors of my death have been highly exaggerated.
Should have stopped spreading them then, shouldn't
Probably.
I? Might as well
I'm
talk to you
still
every
here.
day.
I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Hi,
He.
guys. Welcome back.
Oh, my phone just told me we're live. Thanks, phone. Appreciate you.
Oh, shit, we're live. I gotta go.
No, Stuart, you can't move.
Well, I
Don't.
can. Just not
Well,
very fast.
yeah. How you doing there, buddy, oh pal? You're
I've been
fine,
better.
fellow.
But other than that, not too bad, I guess.
You can keep yourself busy in your mild situationness.
Yeah. Filmed some videos
Hmm.
for my personal channel. It's just easy stuff.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
You know? But yeah, I'm back. I'm bad.
And weekend, assuming things don't go terribly wrong for you, and also we do not hope. What are we doing this weekend?
Sunday, we're gonna be doing a Drunk Yards movie review of Star Trek 3. 1, 2, 3. The Search for Spock. Should be fun. So
That's it.
join us if you want to have your drink on. Have us
Yes.
drink. Um, I don't know if
Commiserate.
it'll be as long as the other ones because I don't know about sitting that long, but we'll see.
I might stay. You might not.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I,
Um,
I think it'll be fine.
yeah. Star Trek 3, of course, on the Stuart sort of cheeky favourites, and that it's a lot of fun stuff that's very us. So this may raise his spirits. So
Mm.
hint,
Mm-hmm.
hint. Be there, and don't be
I love
square.
Star Trek 3. It's great.
Be transwarp driving. Styles. Nothing wrong.
Feel birthing.
Ooh, oh, yeah, maybe. All right, I'm gonna start sharing, putting some things. Yes, let me know.
Yeah. Yeah, let us know what you guys want to see. You know the routine. Super chat in if you're able to offer suggestions. To hopefully have a good discussion and some fun here today. It's all about fun, just hanging out, doing Star Trek things. Um, you you guys are the glue that holds this channel together. So super chat, hit like, share the video around, do the things. Click the links down below. There are links to Teespring and TeePublic. Click the join button. See if you want to join the channel on a monthly basis, or head on over to PayPal, not PayPal, Patreon/Trekyards. That's the one. You can also PayPal us. There is a link down in the description for that if you want to send a one-time donation. All helps out. And just being here, honestly, and participating makes a big deal. But make sure you hit that like button because those are make all the difference in the world for the algorithms and such. 7 likes with 11 people here. We can hit 15. I know we can. It's not how math works, but people hit like before this even started, so they might not even be here. So hit the like button. Let's try to get that like up to at least 15 to start. Nice
Huzzah!
conservative number. Yeah. Uh, Dan says, which version? I know you said there was no director's cut for Search for Spot, but I know there is a recent version that had updated effects. I haven't heard about that. It'll just be the standard DVD Blu-ray.
I think it just means the new 4K release,
Oh,
which are updated effects technically, but cleaned up is a slightly more appropriate way of saying it.
yeah, cleaned up. Yeah. I don't know. It'll just be the
The one that we
standard one, I
get.
think. Yeah.
And that was I saw the 4K recently with Marie. So she finally watched 3 and 4. So now she's watching TNG because I sort of gently insisted that she couldn't watch until because they weren't made around they're made around the same time and it all came together. So I think it made sense. She just watched and I want to bring her on into season 1 because I mean you said this the other day. I think it was you. She's very unbiased because she has like no preconceived notions and also doesn't care that much. Like does but doesn't. So she can be more honest.
Not invested like we are.
Well, few are. So and I asked this to
They're
her.
all here in the chat.
Oh yeah. All 12 of you. I don't know how many people are. But yeah, and
14. And now 12. Good guess.
thank you. One of the obvious questions, actually, I don't want to pre-do too many of those questions, but like Code of Honor season 1, what was their thoughts? Completely different sort of perspective. I showed a couple of interesting thoughts about the season in general. And actually, she outed me on one as well because I I thought the one where Picard was taken over by the lightning being in the cloud was season 2, and it's not. It's episode 6, whatever. It's the and I'm sure it's one of the ones I've watched. I said, no, you just must watch season 2. It's fine. And then she was, oh, is it Justice? I'm like, no, it's not Justice. No, it could be. She maybe scroll it. It's like, I know it's not Justice. Oh, it could be the Battle. It's not the Battle. Scroll. It could be Farpoint. It's the one that I said it could have been. Then she went everything else first. And it's not the Chase. It's none of them. I know the episodes, just not that one as much. So that was quite amusing to hear know things was quite.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, and she was right. It was that one.
Don't ever tell her she was right. She'll never let you forget it.
Luckily, it rarely happens. So now you were not here last time. Yes. So while you guys throw in some interesting suggestions, I assume you said the rules while we were in the thing.
I did. Yes.
AI created, ever getting smarter, ever getting cleverer. I believe this is from the last time when you were not here. If you don't recognise it, then I've got the right.
I do not.
There we go. Yes, this is from last time. A couple of the highlights. AI art, very flexible. Keep in Trek if you can, but be whatever you really want. Great for art, like make this in anime style, make this in Lower Deck style. That's really fun. Or suggest like turn a DS9 moment into an image or whatever. You guys know the rules. So here's one of Olivia's Borg Tribble.
It's not though. I saw a baby Wookiee. A baby Wookiee Borg.
I said that.
Yeah, that's what I thought the prompt was for this. Because it's not Tribble, man. Tribbles don't have a face.
Yeah, but take the face out, it's a Borg Tribble, right? Like
100%.
Quite an important part of the image, but yeah, really, really, yeah. I liked that. Another one I had. This was
hamster.
Yeah, this was having Kim and Paris in the Picard era. I did feed it the uniform to kind of help, but I mean Garrett, pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, he looks good. It doesn't look like Robert Duncan McNeil at all, but well, I shouldn't say at all. A little bit in the hairline and stuff. You can kind of see.
It looks like his dad. If his dad was in Voyager, like that, where Robbie was young and he's the dad age.
Yeah,
I can see it in his face, but not him.
Yeah, and the background's great. I mean, that's actually a really good photo.
Yeah.
Picture. Image.
I don't even mind the new collar with the kind of like the sharp the lines of Kim's.
And Kim had got a promotion, so
yeah, as you do. Oh, gosh, we had so many weird. This was I mean, I don't have to tell you what's happening here. You can tell me what's happening here, because that's.
Oh my God! It's Mariner and Mike and the lady from Starbase 80. Yes. It's a good version of Mariner. I mean, it doesn't look like Tawny, but it looks like Mariner, which is great.
Yeah, it made a Mexican-ish Latina.
Yeah.
But the lady, wonderful. That's like spitting image. And the fact they got the uniform and like the vibe, but not actually Tawny. Kind of got the jumpsuit, but also kind of not.
Well, I kind of like the gold on one side like that. Kind of looks cool, honestly. So can't complain. And even the background has like TOS style.
Well, I fed it a screen cap. I said make this live action.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then Classic, the charming lad he is, had me give it a different direction. Now I decided to put it in for this.
Of course he did.
Of course he did. That was the original baseline, and then this is what I slightly tweaked for decency. But I used this image as a baseline, and this came out. What do you think? Can you guess his prompt and see if he's here to notice?
Sexy anime style.
Yep. And I had to remove the sexy part and just anime style for obvious reasons. What do you think of that though? The custom uniform and the versions of them.
Fantastic. The Starbase 80 lady, that rhymes. Looks more like Mariner to me than Mariner. But that's fine. But that looks like a sexy version of Mariner, letting her hair down. I love the uniform. I love the tight fittingness of it. Looks really fantastic. Yeah.
Yep. I also rather liked the weird non-uniform of not Mariner. The black, the grey, the red, the black.
Yeah.
It's weird as hell, but as like a acting lower decker.
Yeah. The red middle piece makes it feel like a corset kind of vibe.
Uh,
So it gives it a little bit of sex appeal.
and not Mariner having a good time there. I thought you'd approve of that one.
Oh, absolutely.
And then the you know the wheels fell off the wagon a little bit. This was turn the famous poster.
Oh.
Well, actually, no. Actually, what it was is I turned. No, that's actually wrong order. Actually, this famous art shot, right? I had it make it anime, and that's what
Okay.
came out. And then I had the anime turn back into live action. So that was the anime version.
Oh, okay. Why are there two Dr. Crushers?
Why are there two not Rikers?
Ah, she's so nice they did her twice because she's a redhead.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like a daughter almost, but I mean, it's very, very good.
Yeah.
It's just also very wrong. Like, imagine how long it took to draw that, right? But Picard, basically perfect, I'd say. I'd be happy. Gunn's a bit like thinner and more genteel looking. Worf's close enough. I like Geordie's visor, which doesn't go. Like, I think the top row is pretty much I can accept as being anime version without any real difference. It's just the bottom that they for some reason changed who's where. It's like, what is he doing? And then, of course, back to one of these saw a second ago. This was then, I turned the anime picture back into live action. So how to interpretate that background.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. Look at some good likenesses there. Absolutely. Wow. It's amazing what the AI can do, honestly. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
And this is why it's all up to you with your creativity to have some fun stuff. Also, I think now, Stuart, when you mute your microphone, I now get static because it's now misarranging because I could tell you just muted there. So you might not be able to mute anymore. Or try muting from the app and then from your mic.
I don't like the mic button mute.
I get it, but there's a when you do a technical mute. But that's a real mute.
I don't care.
Well, up to the audience to care or not. Bo got our first ray and it is processing. It be creating, but it's fun to show what can be.
Well, Ray Rix, of course, is awesome. Hi, Ray. £5. Oh, now I want an anime Boimler.
Yes. And I said, can you create a classic anime style version? Because really, you can be suggestive as to what version, right? So if you love like Star Blazers, or you love Zoids, or you love My Little Pony, right? You can be more specific. So I said classic, right?
Classic for real?
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much.
Hold on 1 second. I'm going to mute you here.
Yes. Let's see. So I was processing right now. Another version of the animated style I made. Now, you tell me what you think that is, or what I've done. What was the prompt, or
Manga style, maybe.
uh-huh.
EOS meets
Uh-huh.
NX01.
No. Look at what he's holding.
Let's play the food. Oh,
Eh.
I'm drawing a blank now.
Red Dwarf.
Don't know.
Lister and Curry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Lister and there's Crichton in the back. His head.
I got most of that.
Yeah, except the important bit. Right. So
Wow.
So Boimler as anime, and I gotta say that is really good, and that is a very good Lower Decks, not Lower Decks set that just made out of nowhere.
That's fantastic. Yeah. Damn.
That's really
Yeah,
good.
the big eyes, the big anime eyes, looks good on Boimler. Actually, it's got the hair. Perfect. Very nice. Good choice, Ray. Like it.
Yes.
And Una Enos, member for 19 months at the rank of Admiral.
Oh, thank you.
Long live Foley Maneuver on his birthday. Well, my birthday is May 28th, but thank you so much.
Yes. Got to start planning our plans for planning that as well, as the double birthday time approaches.
Absolutely.
Excellent.
Because I won't be going to Wonderfest this year. So it's a shame. Because I would have been leaving on the 29th. But anyway. K70 throws in 10 pounds. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Update. Chapter 7 is Update. Chapter 7 is halfway completed, and I've uploaded a new title sequence. Because he screamed that because it's capitalized.
What?
He wanted everyone to know.
You broke my ears. And what's the context of that, Stuart, for those that don't know?
I also don't know.
Excellent. You read it with such confidence.
Sure. K70, he's been here a few times.
Yes.
Is that the Defiant Star Trek
I
Defiant
thought that,
fan
but
film?
He didn't specify.
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm wrong, K70, tell us.
Yes.
Raj is laughing and says Stuart. Oh, for me yelling. Sorry.
Well, that's a really good Boimler.
And yeah, Ozzy, I know that's your mom. Yes.
Yes. Vela ver.
Say hello for me. She's probably watching. So anyway, hello.
Hello. So I've got to wait for this one to do. This one I did, and I'm really rather impressed with. I really encourage you guys to submit, like a famous image from Athacon and say make that a prompt, right? Like that sort of simple concept, because I gave it a shot from TMP, and said make it TOS.
What?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I thought I said TNG for a second. I was like, what? No, but TMP. Yeah.
And I'm really impressed by that because I'm sure like you recognize sort of the style and even the kind of set it got right and.
Yeah. Yeah, the computer displays on in front of Spock look fantastic.
Like I bet it wouldn't. I mean, there's not that much of the movie, in fairness, to pull from that's different. But I bet you could kind of pick like what part of the movie that's from as well.
Just entering V'ger, I would assume.
I think something like that.
Yeah. Why is Kirk holding a remote control?
I don't. I think he's holding the arm of his chair. I think was the baseline. Oh, there it is. So this is the one I gave it. Yeah. He's kind of doing a. It's so bloody creative. Like it's not perfect, but it's really, really clever.
Mm-hmm.
Like it captured it, but also not at all, right?
It's interesting that it extrapolates it differently, like shows more of Sulu's body and Kirk's legs and stuff. Like, yeah.
Well, I found that it doesn't like
widescreen.
Yeah, it really likes squares, slightly wide, but mostly squares. So it'll often reframe, but that's okay.
And Raj says the Delta symbol doesn't look right. Well, it doesn't have the star in it.
But it's clearly,
it's
clearly Sulu, clearly Kirk, and you wouldn't think much of it, right?
Yep.
I just love it. I love that you can get uniforms right. That I think is really, really fun. I mean, it's all very fun, but all right. Next one then, Stuart Opal.
Olivia, $10. I'm sorry for being late.
Oh.
Stuart, you look great.
Yes.
Samuel, you look.
Moving on.
Anyways, Pixar bought the rights for Star Trek.
Oh, yeah.
Can you show an image of Pixar style of the Enterprise NX-01?
I heard that happened. I was surprised. And here we go. I fed it an image, only fair. There you go, the Pixar 01.
Interesting. I would assume it would put like eyes on it, Cars style. And there are images of Pixar styled starships out there from Star Trek.
Yeah.
Klingon D7 with like eyes and like buck teeth like Mater.
Well, I guess it would have been make it a Cars version, because Pixar is a brand, is a style, right? Whereas Cars is a specific version. But I'm quite impressed. It certainly butchered a few things, but I don't mind the way they've done recessed deflector. The little cubby hole, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, overall not too bad at all.
Looks cute. just love it. Like interprets the RCS thrusters and stuff. Anchors Olivia, is a wonderful, wonderful lady who never insults me, never, ever, ever.
Only on Tuesdays.
And her thing's broken every day's Tuesday. Yes. And a second one, I had it do it in a nebula, which did change the design slightly.
Yeah, kind of push the engines closer together.
Yeah, I got rid of the back piece, or the negative space.
And it put the NX-01 above Enterprise instead of Enterprise NX-01. Like the other one was randomly deciding to change things. Oh, it looks good. It does give that Pixar style. I approve.
Although I would say, and this is with a lot of these things, it doesn't feel artistically driven. It feel, you know what I mean? It hasn't got the charm of a Pixar handcrafted creation, but it has I know what it's trying to do, but it has not got the charm that it's meant to astound. Which I think is actually quite clever then, that it can create a lifeless husk of it, which it can, but not actually got the character. Ooh, Ray, that's a good shout.
I'll read it now while it's generating.
Well, I've got another one going, but yeah, I'll find a reference image of the crew.
Rayrix, 10 pounds. TOS crew in the art style of The Simpsons.
That is really good.
I mean, to be fair, we saw them on Futurama.
I'll find that and compare.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
They got like it's weird because they got like a squared off collar, and I don't think they have the delta.
Yeah, it's like they couldn't fully legally get it for some reason. TOS crew. It's crazy to think that Futurama is so long ago that everyone was alive. Well, not everyone, but so far long ago that it now feels old. I do remember. I think I remember that live, or having just seen it as a look. Now it's maybe. So I did a little funny while it was generating. What is your favorite ship in Star Trek that you love? That I know you love and you always love.
The Jaeger class.
Well, no, the one we don't mutually love.
Give me a hint.
Da 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 da.
Da 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 da. Elmo's ship. Da 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 da. Elmo's world.
How did you know? Shit.
It's a bad hint, is what it was.
Da 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 da.
Da, 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 da.
I'm doing the Star Trek 3 Klingon theme.
Oh, dun 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 dun.
Couldn't be that obvious though. So I had it generate.
Jesus
Christ! I had it turn an image of the Star Trek Enterprise bird of prey into the Star Trek 3 bird of prey. What it thought of it, I didn't give it a prompt for the second image, just for the first image. But that is a Star Trek 3-ified Enterprise bird of prey. What it thinks. Yeah.
It almost still feels like it's in the Pixar style. But it added the red. It added the red. So
it did. I really like the back engines, the way they kind of like integrate. And I don't know if it's proportionate to the shape itself, but like the way that structure is quite cool. I don't mind the red detailing. It is consistent-ish from the two sides. Do you like it better or worse, the Enterprise bird of prey, as depressing as that is?
Better.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan. That's a broad smattering of favorite ship, obviously hinting at not my favorite ship.
Yes.
So I needed more context to get it. You're not being fair. I'm on pain medication, and I'm not 100%.
Just like the Enterprise bird of prey. Yes. It's pretty good though.
25 people here, which is awesome. 17 likes. Let's get those likes up to 25. Set the like if you haven't already.
We have a goal as well. I can read that. Just realized that I forgot I did.
Ooh, yes, we got a goal. Oh, we're almost there too.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got 21 minutes left, and we got 7 out of 10 $5 super chats. So another 3 $5 super chats will get us a goal, which is a bonus one. So there you go. Go do the thing. Super chat in. And I don't think $10 ones apply to that because it's not a $5 teal one.
Anything and over.
Oh, is that what it
Hmm.
does? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
luckily. Yeah. So, hey,
Okay.
over donate if you want. Because it does make a big difference, as you know.
Yes, it helps immensely.
All right, TOS is going.
Okay.
I love how some of these things just zip and some don't, but I did ask it to make like 7 faces. Oh, and it's
Oh, Classic for Real sent 5 Trekyards gift memberships. So thank you, Classic
oh.
for Real. Good to see you again.
Yeah, a couple
So
of your past ones we showed earlier, so
yeah,
go back and watch it later and see it's just genuine reaction to your anime fun.
I got it.
Yes, you did.
Um, so I'd like to welcome Sean O'Sullivan. Oh
Ah,
God, hi Sean O'Sullivan. Tim Rose, Chris Gwillem, Bill, and Tim McCaffrey. McCaffrey. Oh my God. To the channel. You got a month membership for free. So thank you so much. Classic for Real. Enjoy your time with us. Or don't. It's all up to you. Oh my God. See, this is the picture that they photoshopped me out of. Because I'm there between Kirk and Uhura wearing a red shirt back in my early days. But they always Photoshop me out for some reason. I've got the original. You've probably seen it. Um, but yeah, that's absolutely spot on Simpson style crew. Although there's no really differentiation in most of their faces. I
yes,
mean,
and
Spock and Sulu look fantastic.
yeah, there's just enough to like. Oh, I get it. I mean, it's on the blade.
But,
It's on the hair. Well, there's
but
missed the
two
ears.
McCoys again. They just randomly throw in another character or the same character twice.
I mean, Chapel is not Chapel, and not also in the female version, which is interesting. Because look, it made so many distinct choices. Spock has got different arms, as in different hand placement. Scotty different hand placement. Two McCoys, Chapel's not in the same uniform. People look in different directions. Like it's interesting what they didn't do, but the set is very closely replicated. I wouldn't say they got Kirk particularly good. Too thick hair, I think. Too much on top. Should be thinner for that. Or like,
Yeah, and I think his upper jaw or his upper lip sticks out a little too far for Kirk.
yeah,
Even Simpson style, you know.
yeah. Like I wouldn't be against this if this was on, on the TV.
On the telly.
Nah, no one says that.
We don't call it telly either, so I'm just making fun of you and your British.
I mean, we call it telly, but not very often. Like it's just one
Oh,
of those
okay.
generic. Like, oh, it's like no one
Well,
calls it the WC, but it is
yeah.
also the WC. Like we all know that as a concept, but it's not really called that. Like it
Yeah.
isn't.
But you have a no, it's Mickey D's.
Ah, okay. So we say Mackie D. I mean Mickey D as well, but Mackie D would be our version.
Yeah, Mickey D is ours.
Yeah, because no one's Mickey here really. I guess
What about
Mickey's.
Mouse?
Yeah, exactly. That's yours. Well, not yours, but
It's not
America's.
mine.
It's America's.
Anyhow. Um, next up we got Olivia with $5. I don't ever pick on Sam. Fine. Make an artwork of Commander Cockings with a triple hairpiece. I mean, he's already got that. If you look at the little window down there, look at the triple hair.
Yay!
I mean, you had it must have had it cut recently-ish, because it's not as poofy as it sometimes is.
Oh, me in real life.
Yeah,
Yeah. 2 weeks ago.
I was gonna get mine cut like last week,
You couldn't
but
move.
I couldn't fucking move, and so yeah. And actually, I'm kind of digging the way it's looking right now. It's kind of a good length.
Yeah.
Looks all sexy,
I mean, we were all thinking it.
right?
So this is just while I'm waiting for Olivia to do. This is one I generated. I said, "You and me watching Star Trek 3 in the cinema, in uniform."
Well, I mean, I look like me.
Yep.
I'm a little bigger than I actually am. The picture's a little bit misrepresenting my size, but that's all right. And I don't know who I'm sitting beside, but he looks like a nice guy, you know?
He does look English, though. I'll say that. Something
Sure,
about
yeah.
that is a little bit English, but he's losing his hair a bit, and I am fully furnished.
Yes.
I also love how other you is more aggressive. I felt the massage more aggressively like precise versus yours, which is kind of
It's whatever. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it is very nicely trimmed
yeah, like
points and stuff, which I used to have, and I just
you YOLO it a bit. Oh, and I think we got the 10 out of 10. We did, and there you go. I mean, that was already a bonus one, but I'll chuck another one while the next one generates.
we'll
But
get to
yeah,
yours in a second, Olivia.
but yeah, it knows you, man.
I mean, who doesn't?
Well, yeah. Yeah, but there's obviously way more pictures of you on the internet, and it can pull from them and does not know who I am, really. That's okay.
You like your anonymity and
Yeah,
whatever.
sure.
You like that. You don't really like, you know.
I'm in between, right?
I'm just a whore. Just put myself out there.
Yes. Alright, so I want to put another one that I did so I can get a couple in the generating in a row. I had a few play with this. I want to see how the hell to interpret this.
Rhino as a Starfleet officer.
In TOS, yeah.
I mean, it works.
Yeah, it does.
The body's got a thickness to it that.
Yeah. What the hell?
Damn.
It balanced that rather well.
Yeah, it did, and the bridge looks great.
The bridge looks wonderful. It is very good at TOS bridges. But, like, he's not too big. And his head's not too small.
Right?
Right?
It does make me wonder how he got his uniform on, though. Oh, but then they got the zipper, so...
I was about to say, or you tinge it back zip, just put it on.
Yeah.
Goodness. I thought it was really impressive. For, like, conceiving... Like, if you want to do an alternate universe Trek short where, like, you go into a universe and everyone's an animal, do a few of these, and bam, you've got a crew. It could generate them very pleasingly, and then, like, you have a human slave who's like, I'm the communications officer. Captain Turtle has ordered that Ambassador Squirrel is ordering Lieutenant Ostrich to fire torpedoes on you. Oh! Anyway. All right.
All the things.
Now, I did say me. Who the fuck is this? I don't know, but there you go. Commander Coggins of the Trill Hairpiece.
That looks more like me with the facial hair.
It does.
What is it even doing?
I mean, it is a triple hairpiece. Full credit. It's a triple hairpiece.
I mean, yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Not me, though, but it is somebody.
I'm sure his parents are very proud. That looks like his Starfleet graduation picture.
Yeah. Yeah. He just put a thing on his head. What do you think, Olivia? Like, that's Imagine if that was how hair looked in real life, like that distinctly differentness. Oy.
Classic for Real is gets 5 more Trekyards memberships, so thank you very much, Classic for Real.
Whoa.
So Dan Ben, there you go. Trek Matt, Nightbringer 2000, Mark, and Megan Bruns. Hey Megan, how's it going? You are all now channel members for a month, so thank you very much, Classic for Real. That makes a big difference, so thank you.
It does indeed.
Okay. Classic for Real, member for 25 months at the rank of lieutenant, says, it's my birthday today. Well, happy birthday, Classic. That is amazing.
Everyone
Close to mine.
Everyone say happy birthday in the chat. Go. Spam it.
Everybody
Go.
say happy
Break
birthday
YouTube. Go.
to Classic for Real.
The one,
My birthday's May 28th, so let's see. Yes, exactly today. Also, happy 25 months membership to me too. Yeah, absolutely. We're glad to have you.
Very glad
we'll have you for at least for another 25 months.
Yes. Well said. And your very creative prompts. I see a couple in. Oh dear. But everyone say happy birthday. Please do. He's a pillar of the community, so put in if you can. And you can.
Indeed.
It's free and easy.
Just like me.
Well, you're not fully free. At least by one vote, the cheapest drink possible.
Sure.
Oh. All right, next.
Olivia, $5. Make the McGee class start ship. I think you starship. Have the TOS ship look.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Okay, okay.
And I
Let's see. This
quoted
will be
what she
interesting.
said. Okay?
Okay.
That's what it gave me.
That is a ship.
It is it. Well done.
It's one of the fastest ships.
Oh, it's the Yorktown fan design that used in Roman and War, pretty much verbatim.
Yeah.
But it did know the Shran, clearly. He just didn't know anything else about it. Because that is... Has it pulled
It's a great design. It's a good design.
Yeah, classic. And you're being
For real.
Is there anything about it that is pulling from
The actual Shran?
Yes.
I mean, the bridge module and that piece that goes back, yeah, it's right there. Other than that, no. Not that I can see anyway.
I mean, in fairness, it might have said to us, of course I can't do that, guys. It's a stupid, shitty design and I can't TOS it. Let me rebel. It might have done that, right? On principle. I don't know.
I can't do that, Dave.
Yeah. What do you think, Olivia?
Yeah, that's the other thing. When you guys suggest these prompts and we show them, I'm going to hear your responses to them in the chat. So, all right. Mark Lawrence is here. I was talking to him earlier today.
Woo.
Hello, Mark.
Oh, that was like
$10. You were?
yes.
Mark, are you cheating on me? Anyway, hey there, guys. Let's go silly and make the Oberth class all sovereignty after a refit. That'd be great.
I don't think it's going to know what that means. But that's okay. I think you might have missed one. Yeah, you missed Brett Dean.
Oh, did I? I'm sorry, Brett.
I already had that one.
$5. The McDonald's restaurant on DS9 now employs a Ferengi Hamburglar, a Cardassian Ronald McDonald, and some Dabo girls.
Yep.
Wow.
Kept in Simpsons style.
Yeah, that's incredible, though.
Yep.
That's great.
That's right out of a show. That is right there, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Seems like something, I mean, it's Simpsons style, but it seems like something out of Family Guy.
Yeah.
There was that time on the alternate Deep Space Nine, and they cut to this. Yeah.
Yeah, I was really impressed by that. Because I would, yeah. I mean, is it anything that says AI with it? Text looks crisp. People look good. Their hands are all good. The food's appropriate. DS9 is DS9 enough, right? Like, I can tell that's kind of a cathedral, but also,
I was going to say, yeah, cathedral-like.
But, I mean, it's
Although, I mean, the Dabo girls, not, what they're wearing is just kind of standard dress, whereas Dabo girls tend to have, like, side boob and stuff like that, so.
They give me TOS Woman of the Week color, like, and cut. I mean, less scantily dressed, of course, than those would be, but yeah, I was really impressed by that. Because, again, it's so flexible. You can give it a specific art style or a show. If you've got a famous show you really liked. I wonder, actually, if someone wants to put this in, what about having it change a modern picture, let's say, so you tell us, take a picture of Wrath of Khan and say, make it look like it was out of a 1960s black and white studio production. Like that's a very specific critique, what it can and can't do. I'd love to see it like degrades it and makes it, I'd love to see that, but again, you guys put in. But yeah, we have an interesting one. So reread the Mark one if you could, because it's done something.
He just asked for the Oberth class all sovereignty after a refit.
Yeah. So that's a reference, of course. Don't get too excited. That's the reference picture. We know it well, right?
We do.
as requested, the obviously sovereign version of the Oberth. Obviously!
Hey, I mean, it's kept a lot of the details. It didn't turn them into sovereignty at all. It just refitted the Oberth class. The struts are the same.
Mm.
Upgraded engines.
Yeah, and it's pretty cool.
Secondary hull is,
There.
it's an odd shape, but it still says Oberth. So,
Mm-hmm. It's
wow.
USS blank. Good. I've always loved the USS blank. That and the lollipop always said something to me. They really just stood out.
Yes. USS Mad Libs, fill in the blank.
Yep, I like it.
Uh, Delaney sisters from Voyager. What are you on about, Mr. Captain 93?
The Simpsons
Oh,
character versions.
yeah. Okay, that's fair.
But I like the blue light. I mean, 'cause there isn't exactly blue in the Oberth picture. Like it probably has other reference shots, but the one that I used doesn't really have the blue. So I kind of like the dark blues. And the cells are awesome. They're weird, but they're cool. Bridge dome
Feel
is
very,
a bit obnoxious, but you know.
yeah. Well, at least well, anyway, yeah, the nacelles feel very JJ-esque as or Protostar E. A lot of the AI nacelles do, honestly.
Yeah. Well, it kind of has a kitchen sink feel. They've thrown lots of sort of stylistic elements. That said, the kind of rounded, curved, then goes into slightly more, this shaped. So this into this is interesting.
Mhm, mhm.
Not bad at all.
No, I kind of like it.
I mean, it's not great.
No, but I mean, with some tweaks, it might be.
Yeah. But, it's one of those things like if you kept throwing it concepts and then take inspiration from said concepts, like by having two side grills but a flat top, the way it's done. I'm not saying it before. I feel like that's kind of new, right?
Yeah. And Olam Drab says no one has ever seen the Delaney sisters. They are like chef from Enterprise. Not true. The Delaney sisters showed up once.
Yes.
They were dressed up in costume.
I don't know if they had any lines, which is weird.
I think it was for a Captain Proton thing, wasn't it?
Yes.
Or was yeah.
Yep. Yep. They're
Yeah, so we did see them.
officially cast, and here's them in their famous. I don't know why that wasn't a long arc, like a whole thing.
It should have been. I think they were going for it. They were going to do it, but the
But
idea was there. The nugget was there. If they never needed to use it, but
yeah, like if just twins on a starship by itself is interesting because the chance of both getting Starfleet and both on the same ship is really right, like
yeah.
one in 100 million.
Yep.
And
And they look good. Hashtag, never mind. I won't do a hashtag, but Delaney sisters.
yes,
All right, what is next? We got classic for real, $5. While Captain Foley awaits USS Foley's third refit to match the Galaxy class, he transfers command to the most powerful vessel ever, USS Jaeger. It's you want a Jaeger class in the Foley class style with like 3 nacelles and stuff.
well, what I did, I just copy and pasted what he said.
Oh, good God.
Yep, because that is what he said. What he says, what he said, and that
That's what he said.
is what came from what he said.
I love the double neck.
Yeah, so now you've seen the wood frame Jaeger for some reason. I'll zoom in a bit so you get more detail. So we don't need the people, do we? There you go. I mean, it's clearly you. I don't know why it picked this style. I have no idea.
Who are those ladies? They're all waiting for Captain Foley.
Yeah, I mean, one might be Troy, Purple Troy. I don't know. But the cells aren't bad. It's very much Enterprise C style saucer, give or take. So that's not a bad little Federation starship, really, is it?
Not at all. I would command that.
Oh. Although double neck in this era.
Mm. I mean, Bill Cross's can't remember the name of it right now. It has twin necks, and it's set in this era. The Repulse, not the Repulse, the big one. Anyway, it's fine. I like the way it does me.
It knows you. It knows you quite a bit. Doesn't
Even the ladies waiting for me.
they're all your style, maybe.
Maybe.
Dear me. Yeah, yeah, and I wonder what. Obviously, we can go back and ask it re-questions, but I wonder what is this style trying to be. I feel like I recognise this style, but I can't place it.
Looks like a book cover, but look on the bottom. It's U.S. Jaeger, not USS. On the ship, it's right, but and Classic for Real gifted another 10 Trekyards memberships. So Mr. Captain 93, Dent Masterson, Phil C, Patter of Heads, Anthony Zappin, Treybone 408, Marco, and Darth Cisco. And Tab Extra. Oh, welcome to the channel. Amazing. Thank you, Classic for Real.
Right.
Spreading the Trekyards love.
The birthday love. And again, guys, spam my birthdays. We want to overload his phone with happy birthdays.
Happy birthday to Classic for Real.
Always computer. Are you on a phone or a computer when you do these?
That's a good question. Classic for Real's next prompt, $5. Yes. USS Foley in the Galaxy, Nebula style, i.e. TNG DS9 Voyager style.
And as we've asserted from the previous ones, it doesn't know what that means. So, incoming. I mean, it kind of does, but it kind of doesn't. So I once again put in my reference picture of the Foley from our Trekyards anniversary episode. Which is the clearest view you could get. And that is what it gave me.
It just likes the standard Constitution kind of look with two nacelles. It doesn't want to do anything extra.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad Connie, sort of. But it's certainly not very interesting, is it? Not I'm saying a Foley is boring, but, you know.
It loses a little something without the third nacelle. Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah. But even just saying add a third nacelle would, you know, like without like telling it where. Where would it add it? Oh, in the saucer. Don't know. Not a bad shot. Not a great ship though.
Oh, I'm drab. Your admirers back there actually look kind of creepy, Cap.
Yep.
Are the ladies waiting for you, or did you drug them or use the game on them? They look paralyzed.
Yep.
I mean, I'll never tell. I'll never tell my secrets.
That's how he gets away. No. All right. Next, we've got already.
Classic for Real, $5. Beckett Mariner and Carissa Knox on Starbase 80. Meet Beckett Mariner and Carissa Knox on Imperial Starbase 80 in the Mirrorverse. Also, super hot anime style.
Once again, copy and paste. And I'm more pleased with this one, I'll be honest.
Ooh. I mean, it doesn't look like Knox at all, but
no, she's white now. That's okay. It doesn't know who that
we definitely got Mariner on both of them. You can tell the arms crossed. The one in the middle just feels like Mariner, even though they look almost identical.
I mean, it got Lodex uniform almost to a T, right?
I like the gold stripe, actually.
The gold stripe stuff, but that would be a fun, like, formal version, right? Rather than the white. It's actually not bad at all. Mirror Universe, obviously, it does its own thing, but, I mean, it's a very Imperial-looking anime uniform. I give it full credit for what it's done, and they are mostly the same. Like, you can kind of... Mariner's not quite... But it, you know, and again,
I just wish the background was more Star Warsy. It just feels like almost Deep Space Nine again, with the color and some of the shapes.
Yeah, for sure. But the Lodex set looks like Lodex set. Yeah.
Yeah, the formal military style, those other uniforms. Kind of giving me Helldiver vibes with the cape and stuff too. Anyway, Um, classic for real, five
Yes, for
dollars.
real.
Photo real Captain Foley TNG era stuck on Starbase 80, looking annoyed with Mariner and Knox doing lower decks antics, thinking I'm stuck here thanks to classic for real.
Didn't even see that one.
Oh,
Jump to the next one. What should we
damn.
do?
All right. Classic for real, $2. A more worthy USS Shran than the McGee one. And then, oh my goodness, hold on. Classic for real again. On the eve of hostilities
No,
of the Dominion
that was the
War.
one. Yeah, the Shran one.
Oh,
So I pumped in the same picture as Shran, and I said, make it a better design. This is what I thought you asked.
and it succeeded. That is a better design.
Yeah, he really did. That's not bad at all. Actually, shit.
Kind of gives me
I'm gonna do a poll on this.
Belerathon, USS Belerathon vibes with that front end. I love the elongated nacelles. Olivia, this is a McGee class ship I could get behind. Yeah, this improves the design substantially. Yeah, I could really get into this one.
All right, poll there. Because I mean, you know, there might be an answer that we all should say, but you know, yeah. So let me zoom in because we know everyone knows the old one, right? But it's poor quality. I really do like the engines. Like, not my favorite or anything, but yeah, they integrated better. The fact they've got line of sight now past the hull. I mean, certainly the front beak is kind of weird, but I mean, yeah, Prometheus, right? Yeah.
So go vote on the poll, guys. We only have 3 votes right now. We have 28 people here. We want to get to 20 votes, probably. It's a good number. But which is better, the old Disco USS Shran or the new USS Shran? ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm. I like how it knew that we'd want the registry in the middle like it should be as well as the sides. Good. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, no, that's great. I really like that, honestly. And it's still the same,
Yep.
but it's just not ugly.
Like it looks kind of Batwingy, right?
Yeah, though.
Like if you gave it that clean either TOS or you know whatever style, give it some secondary hull element, like just something, right, to get more depth. But yeah, I like the fact that pylons and yeah. I think it's better. That's a bit sad, but also yeah.
Infinitely better.
Oh, feed me. I like that. Super chat, and your wish can be granted. All right, so I've got classics. The one after that, and I'm doing the Captain Foley one now. So if you want to read the other one,
Okay.
on the eve of
hostilities of the Dominion War, Starfleet upgrades the Oberth class to take on the biggest Jem'Hadar dreadnoughts.
Yep. So that's the Oberth we all know and love. Are ready for the best Oberth possible. All right, here is the Oberth brimming with weapons to take on the Dominion battleship.
Nothing about that says Oberth, but it is a Federation battleship. Damn.
Yeah, let me just make it a bit brighter because we can do that. It tends to be a little bit overzealous when it comes to dark things sometimes. I mean, it looks heavily armed.
Looks like a Mirror Universe ship because all the lights are red. Evil.
Or it's the permanent low Prodigy construct takeover ship. But it did keep the warp grills.
Yeah.
I do quite like the giant battleship tank pew pew cannon at the back. I actually find it kind of charming.
Wonder if it rotates too, like a turret. Just...
Oh God, ugh. If it does, that would be amazing. I mean, we had I can't remember which episode recently, but we talked about how it's not intimidating. Would this intimidate you? Coming up,
Yes.
yep.
Yeah. It looks asymmetrical too. Like the one strut on the far side looks different than the strut closest to us. And I think that actually kind of works as well to give it kind of a mishmash, cobbled together kind of ship. So yeah, this is impressive as well. NCC 88.
Yeah, that's pretty
Execute
cool.
Order 88.
Fire the 47 forward phaser lances. All right, so we have two for classics. So if you want to do the Captain Foley one, and I've got two options.
Okay, photo reel Captain Foley, TNG era, stuck on Starbase 80, looking annoyed with Mariner and Knox, doing lower decks antics, and thinking I'm stuck here, thanks to classic for real.
Yes. Now, it does not know, I don't think, Starbase 80 yet. I wouldn't think that would be specific, so it's guessing a Starbase. So here's shot one. Once again, you mother effer, it knows you.
Hey, that's how I look most of the time. All grumpy and stuff.
I wake up in the morning looking grumpy and grumpy. Those damn youngsters in bloody uniform.
I like this picture.
Yeah, you do suit TNG Red. I've told you this before.
Yes, I know.
And we keep proving it with images. Like, it doesn't want you in TOS.
And that's more like my build too. It's not
Yeah.
too big in the neck and shoulders. It's just kind of right. So that's cool. Yeah.
It kind of looks like one of your brothers.
Nah, not really.
Like it's pulling pieces from your siblings, which it can't, doesn't know who they are. But Mariner, it did know the red on the thing. That's actually a wonderful carryover. Who the hell's the girl? Don't know.
I like her. She can stay.
She's cute, despite the grump factor that you're showing her. It does have Starbase 80 in the back, behind your ear, so it has registered that and kept it. So that's picture one.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's offered me two, and I downloaded both before I had to pick one.
That doesn't look like me, but that's fine.
Yeah, he's also made way more grumpy.
But there's definitely more antics going on in the back as well. Spilling shit all over my floor.
And Classic For Real says about the Oberth picture, how many weapons do you want? Yes. Yep.
I mean,
Fair.
more is better.
Yeah. I do like it sort of Federation Star, like it's clearly Star Trek, while also being clearly not anything we've seen before. That's great. I love the sort of creativity where it works.
Yeah, I like the hallway too. Nice wide hallway. Got a carpet. With the red striping. Yeah.
Yeah. And it again reminds me of, someone who has sets they want to make. Use ChatGPT to kind of like create variations, the idea of shapes, and then pick what you like. Because I quite like the red line coloring. That's interesting. It's maybe a bit too much, but yeah, pretty happy.
I don't think it's a bit too much at all. I like it. I think it's a nice touch. That's a pop of color.
I don't know why there's two. Is what I mean. I don't know the logic. One I would get potentially, but it's a small note. But I don't necessarily understand why. But speaking of understand why, following a theme from earlier, while I wait for them to generate, probably confuse it a little bit.
Turtle, Captain Turtle. Turtle.
Yeah. How good is that?
That's great.
Yeah. Don't know why I gave it a blue line, but it actually kind of works. The blue, black, and the red. It actually kind of.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's a nice look actually.
Because white we've seen before in other, Trek things, but that blue is a really nice blue. Works well. Is that like Aqua Division inside a Command Division? Thank you.
Yeah, this is the air side of the cetacean op ship.
Ah,
They,
oh
they're
yeah.
s- they can go on land, so they don't need the water all the time. Um,
But I love that
love it.
it. I love that it has a shell. The other one didn't have a shell. I thought, oh yes, I love that. Big fan of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, really like that. Just gonna generate Olivia's as well. Give me a moment. Oh, what breed is?
you get a classic for real's other one,
Yep. What breed is precious?
pug.
And
Um,
isn't Lola also a pug?
yes.
Yeah.
Classic for real's next one, which I don't know, should be ready soon. Um, it sucks that in TNG Arsenal of Freedom we
That's
never
sad.
see the USS Lollipop,
Yep.
which is a shame. So I want to see it. Like Riker said, it's a good ship.
Yeah. Sturdy.
Yeah,
So that's all I gave
probably
it.
probably tastes really good too. How many phaser licks does it take to get to the center of the USS Lollipop?
Yes.
See, it's the same ship again. It's the same ship as before.
I mean, the nacelles are radically different.
Yes, but the general shape is exactly the same.
Well, I give it no other information. It does work, though. Some. Not sure where the registry came from.
Yeah.
Lollipidop. Right. Oh, it's not bad. It's got kind of a bridge window, therefore my disdain is raised.
Disdain raising.
He is.
Yeah, I like it. I wish it would have had a single nacelle and maybe a Daedalus class, shaped memory hull. But hey. Uh,
Yeah, it's this is why, you know, having the specificity helps, but also that the open brief makes it called Lollipop, and it could have gone sillier, right? It could have gone more weird. And the fact they went so straightforward,
yeah.
yeah. All right, let me.
And all of Drabs, sorry, Cap, you're thinking of the Tootsie Pop class. I am. Yes, I know it was the Tootsie Pop thing. I'm going to get to know a little. But yeah, I was just trying to make a joke.
That's a good joke. Right, I'm going to find a picture for Ray's while the next one continues. Let me throw another one of my my pre-dos in while it generates. Yes, I had I had a rather long stint of making these, until I broke it. Some worked better than others.
I'd buy him as a Jedi. That would work for me.
I was very impressed by this one in particular
Yeah,
because that's kind of great.
it is absolutely fantastic. No, that works.
Like even the robes is a good design of robes.
Yeah.
I have to nick that. Like, yeah, that's a yeah.
Excellent.
Why blue? And that's the thing you can ask, right? That's why I said make the Rock a Jedi. It's all I said. Right? Make Captain Picard a Jedi. Like, I mean, right? You don't think about these things until we tell you can, but that's Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Should I read Olivia's next? Is it ready?
Hold on. Try to get next one after that.
Okay. Guys, hit the like button. We have 30. Oh, never mind. We have 30 people here and 30 likes. I mean, if you're just joining us, you haven't hit like yet, hit like. Let's see how high we can get. We got 20 new members. Thanks to Classic for Real, which is amazing. And happy birthday to him as well. It's his birthday today. So everybody give a happy shout out to Classic for Real.
Keep
wishing
wishing
him a
a
good
birthday.
day.
Keep wishing happy birthday. Alright, we have the next one if you want to read it out.
Olivia. I'm tired of seeing Stuart and Samuel. I know, me too. Make Captain Precious and Commander Lola hosting a Trekyards style show called Pup Yards. Pretty great. Lola looks like Lola, but Precious has more gray on her muzzle, but that's fine. I love the background. I love the ship. They knew the early Trekyards days. We would always have little ships and be like, shh.
Uh huh.
Go back and watch the old videos.
Yeah, which is actually not a bad little ship. And I love the fact that it's standard in the saucer, which is far more pleasing because it balances out.
Yeah,
But
yeah. It looks like a cross between an Intrepid class and a Galaxy class.
uh,
It works. I like it. That's great.
I just the fact they've got reflections in the metal of the table is madness.
Yeah.
Although that, you know, you start because we're obviously using quite a bit. And it's fun to see how it interprets things. But that bridge looks quite similar to another bridge we build. So I'm wondering, you know, like what it thinks are baselines. Don't know. And there is a few of these that where the you know previous
Yeah.
prompts sort of influence, sort of. But yeah. And I can't imagine it knows this, but to have a TNG uniform as a thing that in some of the older TNGs they you know, the hero uniforms were back slotted, back zipped, but there were some that were front lined.
Yep. I was just gonna say that. Yep.
And that's there you go. It knew. Pug yards. And
I approve. I would watch this.
yeah. And can you imagine like 2 years you can use AI to make it like voice sync as well, but like to non-human faces.
There's a bunch of videos on TikTok now of like classic movie scenes, but they're replaced by babies. It's AI, and they still look like the actors, but they're like babies, and it's
Wow.
hilarious to watch. Yeah.
Yeah.
So not far off from that.
I like it.
So Ray Ricks is next with £5. Borg Queen from First Contact in the art style of Junji Ito.
Now, of course, I don't know what that means.
Neither do I.
Excellent. So I don't know if this is right. He didn't like what I first did, so I didn't roll a second one. But I mean, hey, that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's creepy as fuck. Yeah, that Borg Queen is creepy. Got some Black Arachnia vibes as well. Not Black Arachnia. So what was her name? What was the name in the Black Arachnia is a Beast Wars character. Queen Arachnia? Don't remember.
Yeah, Queen
Anyway.
Arachnia.
Wow.
I mean, it's pretty great. I really do like the design of the chest piece. Pretty
Yes,
cool.
it adds a creepiness for sure.
It's more. So I did an image of Brent. You know, but obviously she's going over him. Doesn't like Brent though. Looks more like William Shatner.
Yeah, that doesn't look like Data.
But that's fine.
Tis all good, you see.
Yeah.
Hmm. Excellent. 34 likes, which is great, guys. Can we get to 40? If you haven't hit like yet, please hit like. Feel free to submit your submissions, your ideas. This is fun. These are always fun. There's some creative stuff going on with your suggestions, and it's great to see the results. So I love talking about it. And Classic Friel says, "Yep, Chat GPT perfectly understood the prompt." So I guess that's a horror kind of art style. It's creepy. The Border Queen is really freaking me out, so
Yes.
I'm
You're
not gonna look at it no more.
Okay. Let me replace it with something more chill.
Chill.
Ah.
Who? Commander who? I mean, just, it's just odd that it's a TOS background, but TNG uniforms.
He's at the museum.
The Rhino was TOS uniform, if I recall correctly.
Uh-huh.
Uh, yeah,
Again, pretty great.
it is.
Uh,
Uh, Olivia, $5. Thanks, Classic, for the membership. Next one I want is Star Trek themed happy birthday card. By the way, my birthday is the 20th.
Woo!
Wow, a lot of May birthdays. May rocks, man. Yeah. Don't forget, Sam's birthday is June 7th. Like like a week away from mine. Weekish. That's kind of a weird thing as well that our birthdays are so close.
Yeah, but it leads to two fun drunk yards relatively close together. Celebrate this insane pairing. Now, I gotta commend ChatGPT for a very literal interpretation. Not very creative, but literal. Totally acceptable, and in fairness, pretty damn good enterprise. Nothing really bad to say except the obvious.
Well, that it looks like it's pulling from the phase two prototype versions with the big registry on the side there. But other than that, yeah, it's just a regular Connie.
Lovely bog standard crisp birthday card. Yeah, yeah, that's right out the. You know, would you be upset to get this as a Christmas card? Yeah, that's great.
I would not. No.
You'd be like, "Oh, you knew I liked Star Trek. Thanks, friend."
Indeed, and the best ship too.
Yeah, they only. Oh,
All right. Let's see what this poll is up to. 21 votes, which is great. We're going to end it there. What is better? The new USS Shran at 57%, so it's a close one.
wow.
Guess a lot of people like the McGee class.
That is a thing you all said.
I'm embarrassed for you.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of embarrassed, let me throw this one in while we wait for them to do. You'll never guess who summoned this one. You'll never guess.
Classic. That's supposed to be Rachel Garrett and what's her nuts, and then yes, the awesome tricorder, futuristic tricorder.
Yep, but as the 31 plus. But I was impressed. They said these two I get an image of, and on a Excelsior bridge, hence the Rathacon character behind them. But all the likeness is pretty much there. Like that Michelle Yeoh is incredibly close.
Yes,
You can
yeah.
easily be forgiven to say that was a different picture of her that has been weirded out.
Rachel Garrett, not so much. There's a lot of resemblance, but it's not quite right.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like seeing her on
Mm.
a bridge of the era with a monster maroon behind her, as it should have been all along.
Oh, well, yeah, that as well. Yeah, I love even an out of focus Monster Maroon.
Yeah.
Yep. And even the Elcars aren't that
great.
far off.
No.
Not that far off at all.
All right. Brett Dean, $5. Is there a way we could get the USS Oroville to look as if the first iteration of the Oroville TV show was made in the 60s? Like like a TOS Oroville. Interesting.
Yes, we can try, and by try I
Might be
mean
tricky.
it
Might
said
be
no
tricky.
twice, but I have got something generating. Well, it's hard to tell that one because you want to be not just TOS 60s because that wasn't the prompt, but to have enough of that knowledgeable. So generating, give it a sec. While I get the next.
Are you putting in TOS or the original series?
I just said the 60s.
Okay.
Because I would just make them in TOS uniform. And that wouldn't necessarily be creative enough.
Yeah. Good point.
I'm trying to find the next shot's very particular.
Oh, the tricorder. That's great. I got a super advanced tricorder too.
You do?
Yeah, see? It's fancy. Well, speaking of, I ordered my one company tricorder today.
Whoa. As in, let you order it?
Yes. It's been a massive clusterfuck, but I got my invitation to buy today. So it says it'll be here by May 21st, but I don't know about that. We will see.
Because what, 5 years to make something that's maybe
Yeah.
going to take two? I mean, pandemic, fine, but
Yeah, but they also didn't up the original price, although they have now for the US because of the tariffs. It'll
well,
be a little
it
bit more
seems well
expensive.
douchey to up price that you sort of potentially pre-ordered for half a decade ago.
Yeah.
It best to
But
be the best thing ever.
I've seen videos, it's pretty fucking cool. So
Oh, I heard
we'll
them
see.
say it's not actually an exact replica because there is no exact replica. It's just a homogenous version of all of the different versions. Because when they made it for the show, they just made them by hand. They're all different.
Yeah.
They're similar, but they're not the same. So they picked just to make a version that summarizes all of them.
Yeah.
Which is, fair. But then people are saying, oh, I wish it was more accurate. I'm thinking, they're not going to spend 5 years making an inaccurate version, as the goal is to make an inaccurate version that is the best of all of them. In which case, they never promised to be accurate, it's promised to be a best version you've ever seen.
Yes.
Right? Alright. Orville we go.
Orville made in the 60s.
So that's the reference. So I was trying to find a screen cap, and Orville isn't on this drive. So that was a reference shot I gave it. It said no originally, so I redid the prompt to best fit, and that is what I got: a '60s version of the Orville.
Somebody wanted, or do you want to see the ship?
I
Okay.
assumed the show was the ship.
Captain's chair placement is odd.
It has misunderstood so much and yet kept so much.
Yes. Uniforms are different enough to not be Star Trek, but still very Star Trek-esque.
Yeah.
Love that the president's there as well.
I mean, I don't know why the L cards are still 60s. Because, calm yourself. I mean, isn't it still TOS 60s?
It even changed it to not be Star Trek because the helm stations look different. The doors aren't red. I mean, other than that, it's just, yeah, but interesting. I kind of like it. All right. What do you think, Brett? Does that satisfy your itch? Oh, his next, yeah, his next super chat is $2. Orville interior shot. That is, this cast.
Glad I guessed that because I gotta make these quickly to keep up with.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
You fine folks.
It's not easy live streaming, peoples.
Takes a bit of concentration. I'm very tired after these.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Let me throw another one that I pre-did. This is a complicated one that Classic threw in as like a multi-layered prompt. And that's the thing, it does kind of get everything sometimes.
What was the prompt for this?
Classic, what was it? I mean, put out some buzzwords. What do you think he said? Because
Holodeck.
it's pretty on the money, I'll say that.
Holodeck, Riker Jazz Club. Neon. That's all I got. It's not even William Riker. It's Thomas Riker.
I said that. Yeah, it was a Vulcan on neon bait on the drums and an old like a 1950s jazz set in the background. It's like, yes.
It's really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, Riker's the worst part of it, which seems odd.
What's his trombone or whatever the fuck it is? His slide is twisted. But it's okay.
Oh, it wasn't Classic prompt. Oh my gosh. Oh.
That's Brett's. That was mine.
Ah. Okay. I stand corrected.
Speaking of Brett, his next one is $5 and says, "Can we recreate the image of Scotty and McCoy talking to the 1986 Macintosh in Star Trek 4, but with a Mac from 2025?"
No, we can't. What do you think we're doing here? Oh, no, we can. Now, do I have to show the image originally, or do we all know what it looks like out of memory?
I know what it looks like out of memory. I don't know about everybody that's watching. I would hope that they do. Hello, computer. Hello, computer. Just use the keyboard. Keyboard. How quaint.
Doesn't even give a second thought to changing the history of. And you would think, potentially, right, that he would know who developed transparent aluminum, being the luminary engineer he is. Especially it's groundbreaking to the level that it could be.
As McCoy says, how do we know he didn't? Or that's what Scotty says. Sorry. How do we know he didn't invent the bloody thing?
Like I say, it's more insulting he doesn't know who invented transparent aluminum. You know?
Well,
like it's all shuttle interiors, all windows, all
it's not engineering though, really. That's the different department. It has nothing to do with the warp core, or the nacelles, or the engines.
Are you sure that's not made of transparent aluminum? To see through
the
it?
warp core? Maybe. It's not in TOS though.
It's not in TOS, no. I don't know, it just feels like, then you can start to say, oh, we wouldn't know who the developer of the L cars is and the warp drive, and these are all fundamentals, right? Like all windows on a ship are made out of that. That's a lot of the ship. Anyway, reference shot.
Mm-hmm.
I do like when we give it a reference shot. I always find that quite impressive how it reinterprets. And here we go.
38 likes. I want to get 2 more. I want to get to 40. So hit the like button if you're just joining us or if you haven't hit it yet. I mean,
I love that.
That's fucking great.
It's so correct and yet so wrong. But it got the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't get DeForest Kelly quite right. But that's okay.
That's okay.
And what does his button say? I quit what?
Smoking.
It's supposed to say I quit smoking. Does it actually say that here?
Movie.
I can't even see it.
Yeah, it's just.
I know what it says in the movie. I'm just understanding what it says here.
Yeah, quit with the giant Q. Yeah, yeah. Are those Macs the Macs? I did specify 2025. I believe the Macs look different now, but
it's close enough.
It is what it says in the tin, a Mac. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, boy, they would have predicted.
Kept the wood paneling of the office as well. I love that. Interesting. Not now, Madeline.
Little jokes that don't mean anything in the grand scheme, but that's okay.
I mean, they have a whole backstory. Either she's the floor manager and he's, they have a cantankerous relationship, or they're dating, maybe. I want to hear the story behind Madeline and this guy, the inventor of transparent aluminum.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. There's that movie easily could have been half an hour longer and not dragged. So you got to wonder if the script was more pages and more things, and they cut it down, but left in the important joke parts that help it, that give character, right? Like someone had a longer idea, and they kept the punchline, but because it still works.
Well, if you want to know that answer, just read the novel, because the novel is usually based on earlier script drafts.
Yes.
So sometimes have deleted scenes and stuff in them.
Yeah.
Can't say as I've ever read the novels for those. So
I've read part of Star Trek 6 for some reason. I think it was Trekyards related. I think I read the I don't know, some part. I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've heard more about Azat Burr, I think.
Yes. Classic Ferrillo, $5. So I don't forget. So not this week, but next Tuesday, let's do a happy birthday Olivia one. Okay. We will try to remember this.
Yeah.
And Classic for Real, $5. Dang it. Now I got to do it. Lieutenant Rachel Garrett, Section 31 movie era, and Uhura and Chapel, Strange New World Season 3 era, in super hot anime style. See, I guessed anime style when he showed me or sexy anime style, and I didn't say super sexy or super hot. So
that's Garrett, as you know, and here's what it generated. I gave him that as a reference to kind of help, and there you go.
Spot on. Very good.
I mean, she's a bit more. She looks good as anime. I'll say that.
Yes,
I love it.
as
Even
most
yeah,
anime characters do.
sort of got the phaser, sort of didn't. I mean, Chapel. I wouldn't say it's Chapel, but Ahura's pretty good. But there's obviously more reference of Ahura, right?
Mm. I mean, yeah, the uniform on Chapel's very TNG-esque,
Mm.
but that's okay. I love it. It's good. I do approve for various reasons. And the last one we got so far is Olivia with $10. Last one. Didn't you say that like three ago?
And also, you missed one from earlier.
What did I miss? One of
The
Olivia's?
yeah, birthday card.
Um, oh, thanks, Classic, for the membership. Next one, I want to. No, she asked for a Classic for real birthday card, which we
Mm-hmm.
did.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't miss one.
I think on classic. So it's classic. So he said, let's not forget. So I'm gonna have just a happy birthday one. So I made a happy birthday Olivia one.
But he wants to do that next Tuesday on the 20th on her birthday.
Oh, there you go. Here's the first one.
Oh, happy birthday, Olivia Julius. Wishing you a wonderful birthday, Olivia.
Great
Nice.
Delta.
Yeah,
The hell is that ship?
looks like Intrepid themed something. Got kind of an Intrepid shape. You got a gift and a coffee and a pen from Classic. That's very nice. A little early for your birthday, Olivia, but it's fine. We got it. Oh my God. Okay, Olivia's next one, $10. Last one. I want a picture of Her Most Imperial Majesty,
It
Mother of the
says no.
Fatherland.
It says there's fascist themes and such. It's really aggressive. It said no like 4 different ways.
Yeah.
Nope. Sorry.
Yeah, that one I won't be able to do. And that makes sense. Classic for real, $2.
I mean, I'll do
Foley's
something
between.
for it, but I can't do what you said.
Yeah, I know. Classic for real, $2. Foley's between Madeline and this guy, written prompt. Uh, it's the Galaxy style Foley refit. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, sure. That's awesome. 33 people here, though. Have you all hit liked? If not, hit like. I want to get to 40 likes. We're at 39 right now, so you can be the one that makes it 40. So hit that button.
And Folger says, fun fact: transparent aluminum was actually invented before the timeline of Star Trek 4, so he technically doesn't
Yeah.
intervene with. But it was invented in a different part of the world, and this guy invented it. Like,
I think he means in real life. Transparent aluminum was,
oh,
I don't know, maybe.
I mean, either way, it doesn't make sense. I mean, it's fine if Scotty was right. That was invented the same year in a different part of the world, but that guy hadn't published a paper yet, and therefore they released a paper first, and then this guy in America, who obviously made it in a day, because they had to physically make it so they could use it in the movie. So, like, he could have had it on shelves in a few weeks, kind of thing. Like, it was that easy. It was that easy to produce. So it's unlikely that person wouldn't be first the punch. I don't know. They didn't make it clear on purpose because not as funny, and also they can't.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Look, my brain scan.
Yes.
Brain scan. Oh, he wants ChatGPT to fill in the relationship details between Madeline and the other guy. That would take a lot of prompting, I think, for it to understand the context.
Oh, I'll give it a go. Do you know?
Oh, and we hit 41 likes. Thank you so much to whoever clicked like for the 40th and 41st. I appreciate it. $38 viewers. If you have any ideas for images you'd like to see, throw them in. Super chat in. Appreciate that.
Doing very well, Stuart. Doing very, very well.
I know, but I'm getting fucking sore. In case you guys don't know, anybody that's wondering, I have a herniated disc in my back, and this is like week 2 of dealing with it. So not fun. So yeah. Sam, they never said they needed transparent aluminum in the movie. They just paid him for his polycarbonate with the formula. Yes, and the formula would take years to understand the dynamics of.
Well, the way I thought it was framed is that they needed it because they couldn't house the whales unless they had transparent
No,
aluminum.
no,
But
they
he's
couldn't pay. They didn't have money, but they
like,
needed a
yeah.
large amount of this thick stuff. Transparent aluminum is thin. This thick
I
stuff.
thought it was thin in the film though.
This thick when they're sliding it
Yeah,
in.
which is thin for holding up
Not really.
55 tons of water.
Yeah, but it's what they use in aquariums.
Hmm.
So, but yeah, that's how they paid.
See, I just watched it like 2 weeks ago. I always thought like they made it just then and there because if you've got the
No.
you know, because I thought that's why they needed it because they needed it for the water because it was so advanced.
No, because the guy even says it'll take years to understand the dynamics of this matrix and to get it formulated and create the alloys and stuff or whatever that they would need, the composites to create it.
Well, it's like I've often said, if you give someone a smartphone, like hell you can make it 20 years earlier because every single piece you can't create. Doesn't matter if you know it's a processor. You do not know how to make an nanometer processor. It will take you a long time because you've got the fundamentals. You haven't developed.
But you'd have the inside track to do it because you know what the end result would be, but it would take a while to create the machines to make it and da 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 da. Yeah.
Yeah, like conceptually it can be done. You can see it, but like all the little tricks and secrets that we used to make it, not even been developed. You could make probably a better like brick phone version 2 if you had a smartphone. But it wouldn't be a smartphone. It wouldn't have touch sensor. Like it wouldn't be anything you associate, but it'd be a jump further quicker.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But then obviously they would then, because they've taken out shortcuts differently, they would evolve differently. So they would end up having like 20 years on a different sort of phone, which is interesting by itself, right? The what if, right?
Yeah.
All right, I did get something. So read Olivia's.
Good God.
Yes.
A picture of Her Most Imperial Majesty, Mother of the Fatherland, Overlord of Vulcan, Dominus of Kronos, Regina Andor, Olivia May Julius, Augustus Laponus Centurus. Now obey me. Wow.
I simplified it a little bit to get something.
Yeah. It's very Mirror Universe for sure.
I did make that clear to it. Do the Mirror Universe.
And Klingon style chair. Empress Olivia the First. Ooh. Even put the first in. Well, there you go, Olivia. You're immortalized as the Empress.
Huzzah. So it's interesting. I asked it to prompt the transparent aluminum guy and whatever, Madeline, and it asked, "Do you want to make a picture of it?" I said, "Oh, you know what? Yes." I said, "A shot that summarizes their relationship."
Oh.
Mild disinterest is what I get from that.
Yeah, he looks sad and beat down, and she's like staring at him like, "That's right, bitch. I own you."
Oh, I took it more as, I thought you'd be a good boss. You're alright. He's like, don't care. Too young for him, which is right. But I mean, that's obviously him. That's not Madeline though. Like, I wonder, is that? I don't think that's really what she was wearing because I feel like the face is gonna be entirely wrong. But maybe she's wearing a kind of a blue coat.
She was wearing, well, I think it was like a smock thing, like for working in a factory.
Let me look. I mean, you got him pretty damn close.
Yep. Oh yeah, he's.
Yeah, she's super wrong. She's wearing a bright red jacket. That's not, but that's fine. Who is Madeline? I don't know. I mean, I knew who Madeline was, but
Yeah.
yeah, it does not look like her at all. She looks not 1980s. I'll say that. Whereas Madeline does.
Fair enough.
And it knew his name was Dr. Nicholas, head of Plexicorp.
Yes.
Madeline appears to be Dr. Nicholas' assistant or colleague working in the facility. She doesn't have dialogue or a major role.
No shit.
No shit.
All right.
I'll throw
Next
another
up, we
one
got a.
of mine though, because again, waiting for the old
Yep.
the genius art.
But I'll read Brett's in the meantime. Uh, real life image of TOS Eric Kirk partying in the 1960s convertible with Q, an Orion lady, a hot Vulcan lady, and a Packlet in 24th century LA.
I do like
Damn.
that.
Oh, hi.
So
What is this?
this was Borg on the Voyager bridge.
Mm.
I mean, it's not that.
It looks like it could be a future Borg with the kind of minimalist look going on.
Or it's Arium's like third cousin.
Yeah. It
But
doesn't really look like the Voyager bridge except for the doors.
Oh,
To be honest, and the L-cars.
Nah, it's Voyager's like auxiliary control bowling alley. But it's but uniform bloody beautiful. I mean it's not notch code at the back, right? And a pretty darn good Jamie.
Yeah.
All right. If we would again, Brett's, just so we have it in front of our minds, where I reveal the truth.
Real life image of TOS Eric Kirk partying in a 1960s convertible with Q, an Orion lady, a hot Vulcan lady, and a Packlet in 24th century LA.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, the checklist is there.
He's got two Packlets.
He has Packler Brothers.
Nope. No windshield on the car, but that's
I
fine.
don't need one.
And it looks like Kirk and Q's stunt doubles. But hey,
But can
absolutely
you
delivered.
But can you imagine AI doing this even a year ago? Like
No.
beautiful out of focus, and it even feels like LA from the 50s or whatever, right? That there's certain like lighting to it that kind of feels old worldy.
Yeah.
A little bit of.
It must be a British car because the steering wheel's on the wrong side. But that's okay too.
And boy, really pressed up against the Orion.
Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't be?
Well, he wouldn't be. I like the Packlets are having fun, but the not Vulcan is sort of logically looking sexy. She's a little smouldering look, you know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was still the Vulcan haircut, but with long hair like that.
Yeah.
I'm out of focus.
Yeah, actually. Which she looks pretty great. Yeah.
Great prompt. What does Q need with a windshield? It's a good point. I mean, yeah, you could have like a little force field there you can't see. Yeah, sure.
What does Q need with a windshield? That's great. What a nonsense sentence you just said that came out of nowhere. You know?
Yeah.
That's great. But guys, last little bit. Are there any more quick fire ones you want to throw in? I mean, another 2 10s, 4 5s would be absolutely wonderful, guys.
Mm-hmm. Another 4 likes to get to 50. 50 is a good number for likes. So if you haven't hit like yet, please consider doing so.
Mm-hmm. So I, it's good to generate one while you're waiting. I had this image back up, and I said, can you remake this image back in photoreal Star Trek style?
Mm.
So how will it reinterpret? Because that's a kind of famous meme now with ChatGPT. You put an image in and you say recreate the image, no other notes, and you put that image back in, and it gets worse and worse and wrong as it starts to pick up on things that aren't quite right. You know, it can change one's race. It can suddenly get a light, make it a window, and by the 50th, it's like a flip book style. So like taking a real image, make it cartoon, back again, like that sort of reinterpretation I find quite interesting. Because will it know a real face from a fake face? Probably not. But what if you did make it, like a really, really, really high-end anime that's like properly detailed? Would it be able to pull that back in, right?
You know what we should do is take an image from Star Trek the animated series and say, can you make this live action?
Oh yes.
And see if the likenesses
I like
there.
that. That is an obvious one. We've got a couple minutes. I'll put that in. I think that's a very good idea. And you know what? This has also worked very well. they don't like the people they're meant to, but he doesn't know that. Right?
Yeah,
I mean, these are three good-looking ladies that
they are.
I would happily meet.
Absolutely.
That is a good-looking panel of fine female officers right there,
100%.
and pretty damn faithful. And the costume, it nailed the costume, which is not what it's meant to look like, but it nailed the costume.
Yeah. Kind of changed the Huras from the actual TOS style to more of a Strange New World style, I want to say.
I don't know. I don't know if it knows.
But damn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great.
That's what, you know, Captain Foley's in his quarters. He gets a little doo-doo-doo on the door, and it's like, go with the door in my bathrobe in the middle of the night, and that's what's standing there.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's just perils of being me.
I mean, you're under arrest, clearly. Section 31.
Oh, yeah, probably. I think she might have her phaser out or in her hand, but
She does, with eyes like that piercing, she doesn't need them.
that's true.
Because that
I'd follow her anywhere.
you'd have
I
to.
kind of prefer the blonde, though, personally.
Well, she looks happy.
Um, Ray Ricks, 5 pounds.
Oh.
Boimler, Rutherford, Mariner, Tendi, and Tallinn in chibi, chibi style. I hate chibi style stuff so much.
Yeah.
Put the cuffs on, baby. Yeah, that's what I'd be saying. All right, we'll get to yours in a second, Ray, but thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, I mean, this, you know, we have this fun for, with, and about you guys. You guys generate this. And that's why I love these as well, because we don't have to come in with a preconceived notion of what we're going to look at. You guys support the channel with some really fun ideas, and they're less silly than they used to be. I think you guys have learned you can't just throw out random things like, and then Voldemort appears.
Don't say that, because that class is going to turn. And Voldemort in Starfleet uniform.
I'm amazed, Olivia. I guess that resonated with us more than it did for her, because, like, you were pissed. But, like, never once has she said, take a shot from TMP and have Voldemort appear. Like that was a thing she did many times. Never come up. So I appreciate that with that bit of realism, you can now sort of generate some...
We've trained you all.
Yeah. And I don't delete any of these, so I do think at some point, like, you can best of...
We can try to pick which ones were classics.
Oh, God.
And what the prompts were originally. It'd be fun, actually, to go through and look at them all.
But you know what I mean? Like the best of, like the ones that just really worked.
Yeah.
There's a few that really worked. Yeah, I'll do this one as well. This is the same image from TMP, obviously. But I said first contact, but I wait for these to generate. This was very impressive as well. Just the uniform texture it got really well.
It made Shatner older.
Yeah.
Made him the older Shatner, not the one from the motion picture. Which makes sense. I mean, if they got his body out, you know, from under the rocks on Viridian 3, he'd be older. That's about the right age.
But I was just super impressed by the uniform. It just, yeah.
Yeah, uniform looks great.
And if we're able to, you know, take screen caps from episodes and say, make this style, like, that's so much artistry you have to sort of think about to make that. That kind of something. Right, what was your prompt, Stuart? Radically, it's your prompt. Crazy.
Yeah, take the TOS animated series and turn it live action. Let's see how the likenesses are.
I wanted to pick a group shot,
and
this is what we have.
Are you serious? Shatner's fucking what?
Because I did not say recreate the cast. I said recreate this as a TOS style. I wanted to see if it would know who they're meant to be.
Well, fuck, it does.
I mean, Shatner, like you said,
Nimoy's close. He's off, but he's close.
Yeah.
McCoy, same thing. It's like a younger McCoy.
But had I said redo it as McCoy and Kirk, I think we would have got it closer. But I just kept it like, who does it think they are? And they couldn't work out who.
Wow.
I mean, and it even understood sort of the fact they have weird braids because they're just big lines. It got them. The shitty TV is equally shitty.
It's supposed to be 3-sided TV, but hey.
Apart from that, yeah. You got the wall panels. And that's, I love the shadow, the reflection of the table. Yeah, I mean, it looks kind of shit in a good way, right? Cheap and cheerful.
It's almost like if Star Trek was made in the 60s. That's how it would look.
With less money.
Yeah.
But that would be so interesting, though, to do this for more shots and then do another AI face replacement for more advanced.
Yeah.
To see how far it took the sets. Yeah, I was really impressed with that. Well done, Stuart.
I win a prize.
A friendship. Oh,
I'd rather have no pain. Would be great.
Yeah. And we're $3 more, guys, away from a lovely round number. 13 from another one, but 3 from a lovely round number. Let's wait for the other one.
We have rays generating.
Yes.
Awesome. And 48 likes. Can we get to 50? Only 2 more likes to get to 50. Somebody take a like away. I thought we had 49. I know. I don't remember. Anyway, 2 more likes to get to 50. Hit that like button if you haven't already. This looks like a magic meeting room briefing scene from Balance of Terror. Except for the obviously cheap TV. The TV kind of ruins the whole image. But I'm actually super impressed with that.
Yeah. Again, 5 years ago, you'd be like, "Are you joking?" This is this. 5 years ago, you'd say, "Oh, you took this is lookalikes, poor ones." You'd never think it was AI because it got the hands right, it's got the details wrong, but fan filmy. Yeah, it's great. All right, I'm gonna reread the chibi.
Yep. Ray Ricks, Boimler, Rutherford Mariner, Tendi, and T'Lyn in chibi style.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, those are all fantastic. As much as I hate chibi style, they definitely look like who they're supposed to. So,
Within a slight margin for error.
yeah.
Isn't Rutherford meant to be gold?
Yes.
Slight, small, and Tendi blue. Slight margin for error there. You could change that in post. Mariner's really good though. Like it totally got.
Yeah.
Just her hair.
And so is Boimler.
Yeah, those two really nailed.
Tendi, the hairstyle's not quite right. T'Lyn though looks great.
I don't know if that's what she looked like in the show. The haircut. I don't think she did, but I sense the Vulcan meh from it.
Yeah, she had the haircut like that, but she also had like a white thing in her hair, I think.
Yes. Yep. Yeah.
All right. Next up is Data's Gut, $5. The bridge and crew of the Enterprise D in the Purple universe. We've done this one already, haven't we?
Possibly.
I think we're gonna call it there because I need to go move and do things. Sit elsewhere. So maybe Classic for Reals will be the last one here today, but yeah, like Sam said, we're a couple bucks away from a really great number.
Yes.
So if anybody can throw in one more, that'd be awesome.
Okay, the last one is the Voldemort one. Pick a moment from a Star Trek movie that can add Voldemort to, so I can give it a good prompt. A good
from a movie.
Yeah, one of the classic ones with Kirk and such. Something I can find in less than 30 seconds, apparently, because that's my task.
Oh shit!
I mean, you know the moments. I know where they are in the film, so.
Does Kirk and them have to be in the scene?
It'd be funner if they were. They have to be, but.
Just have a scene from Wrath of Khan on the bridge and replace Sulu with Voldemort.
Ooh, okay.
Because when he's talking to Khan on the view screen, and you kind of got the.
Okay. You mean one of Sulu's 3 lines in that film?
Classic for Real gifted 1 Trekyards membership and Lucent. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much, Classic.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's got a little closer to our goal. We're like just $1 away
Does make
now.
a difference, guys. Does make a big old.
It does, absolutely.
Big old difference. All right, we got something for the previous one. I don't know if it really knew what we were asking, which is kind of the great thing about it. So reiterate, and then let me have something.
The Voldemort thing.
No, before that.
Oh, the bridge crew of the Enterprise
Yes.
D in the Purple Universe?
Yes. I did tell it that was in Lower Decks from our next episode. It didn't know what I meant, and you can tell, but it made something.
I mean, Picard and Mariner. Interesting. It yeah, is that the Enterprise E? What is that? Because it looks, and there's a MacBook. It's incorporating things from a lot of the old photos we've done.
Yeah. Didn't predict that stuff.
Because you got Nurse Chapel there, the blonde. Yeah, it just kind of pulled everything together. Classic for Real gifted another membership. So the Dead Man, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much. It's 22 new members this live.
Wow.
Thanks to Classic for Real, and it's his birthday, and he's giving stuff away. What a lad.
Yeah. It's like in England when you're young, like properly young, so 90s, you would go to school and you would bring the sweets to give to the class. So I remember every year, and then you'd be at one right in the day, and you hold out, you have a bag of sweets at the exit door to the lower school, and as everyone,
that's cool.
And everyone left, you'd have, they'd pick from the thing, they'll say happy birthday and thank you, so you bought people sweets, which I always find funny. It's your birthday and you're treating other people. You think of the other way around, but also no, because no one else cares.
You gave them a gift by being born and being in their lives, so it's like,
and then sweets too.
Here you go. You're welcome.
You're
welcome that I exist on this day.
Yeah. It's like when I did the 30th birthday. Obviously for the Trekyards cast and Marie and such. I bought lots of booze, so I spent like £150 on alcohol and drinks on my birthday for the party.
Yeah,
which seems so stupid. But also, yes, you do.
That's how birthday parties are here too. Like, all people over for a barbecue, and I'll supply all the food and all the drinks, and
but it's
they can bring stuff if they want. But yeah,
doesn't make sense. You're out of pocket on your birthday, but their presence is their gift. Kind of. Yes. So it's creating two images for this Voldemort one. It hasn't said no yet, which is good because it could have. I was expecting it to say no. Voldemort is very copyrighted, but 2 for the price of 1. So we'll see.
The Classic Real says, "Bruh, I had a crappy night's sleep because I spent the night baking cupcakes for my own damn birthday party."
Well, good on you, lad.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I want a cupcake. You can mail. I'll give you my mailing address.
Mail it to trekyards@hotmail.com.
Actually, I already have my mailing address. Don't mail me a cupcake. That'd be gross.
Yes. Yes, a cupcake filled with love and
It's like Mr. Plinkett. I'll mail you pizza rolls.
Yes.
Just send me your address.
Okay, actually kind of worked. I'll do last one because I like what we said there. Can you create an image which utilizes elements from every other image and prompt?
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Yeah, we should end each one with that.
Yep.
One more like, guys. One more like to get to 50.
Now this could be freaking anything. Absolutely anything.
Still have one more prompt after that, and it's Brett Dean's, and that'll be the last one, though, I think.
But yeah, there is the Voldemort one.
Ah! That's perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for.
I gave it a Sulu image, and I said replace with Voldemort, and it
Look what it did to the transporter or the turbolift logo. Turned it into 3 people. That's a multi-gender sex bathroom thing.
1 dress, 1 leg spread, and 1 mini leg spread. Perfect.
The orgy room. Right off the bridge.
I mean, that's very impressive. And weird. And I wonder if you could then Photoshop that back into the original image. I mean, a good Photoshopper could. And then make it perfect. Because that's absolutely Voldemort. Like, hands down, it's pretty much perfect.
Great.
The fact they can get a fictional image.
I love that. Yeah, that's great. All right.
He said no, but I'll do this next one and then try that again.
Okay. It's Brett Dean, $5. TOS Eric Kirk in an alternate universe selling used hover cars with a hand painted banner above his head, above his used cart lot that says "Risk is my business." I love that.
Wow. I like it.
That'll be the last one, guys. So thank you so much. Hit like if you haven't liked it. 50 likes. Come on. We're at 49.
Yeah, the key is think of weird shit. That's kind of the key.
And Brett Dean also said it almost got the badge. Yeah. It's fucking
Yeah.
close. And the rank as well. The rank pin is wrong.
Yeah.
But if you just showed this image like quickly, nobody would notice.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could have. I mean, okay. It's like imagine doing that, like Price is Right survey. Survey said, "Was Voldemort in Harry Potter? Here's a picture," and there you go. Yeah, I remember in Star Trek. Well, I was like, what? Sure. What? Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah. You convince a few people. That'd be fine.
All the things, yes.
It be
Static Beard Chakotay. Is Voldemort going to have a MacBook? Yeah, that'd be hilarious if there's a little MacBook in front of him.
Yeah, I really want that to work.
Looks exactly like the Sarian Khan officer in Star Trek Online.
Hmm.
Yeah, does look Sarian, doesn't he? They're more purple though. They got kind of a more elongated type head.
I like what it tried to do. I mean, it did a great job. That's not quite what you wanted, probably, but you didn't clarify, and neither did I. Yeah.
They got all the elements. They're hover cars. They got little glowy things under each of them.
I just don't think he meant to be cartoons. So I asked, because we love you guys. I said remake it as a photo reel, but as a little, I mean, that almost is a birthday card, right? You know, happy birthday, car owner or something.
I mean, they got Kirk perfect. His hair is perfect. Everything.
Yep.
Drink stripes aren't quite right, but that's fine.
And even chose to make the badge the same color and style as well. I feel like you buy a car. From him.
Yeah. Wish there was the DeLorean back there. That'd be cute. Funny.
Yeah. Well, as always, give it even more specific. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see if it does.
Brett says, love it. And thanks for the real life too. Yeah, that'll be the last one, and then we're gonna call it quits. I gotta move. I gotta go sit on the couch.
Yeah, I'll ask for the I'll try and get out of it a combined image. That might take a couple of goes. We'll do that. We'll show that the next day because I do keep them on the same downloads page. Okay.
Yeah, it can be a recap to start the next one off.
Yeah.
Last time.
On what the hell are we doing? All right. So it did some things and other things, but considering. Here we go.
They're not hover cars anymore, but that's fine. That's pretty good.
Pretty good, though.
Got an extra S in business.
It was very enthusiastic.
Risk is my business.
Oh, he's Voldemort business. Wonderful. All right, guys. Thank you so much, and we might be back tomorrow if Mouse Street's feeling.
Yeah.
A day-dependent thing, but yes, weekend hopefully be around.
Sunday.
Well, there you go. Sunday.
Yeah, it's got to be Sunday. I'm busy on Saturday.
There you go.
Sunday afternoon, we'll Star Trek 3 Search for Spock. Movie review, Trekyards.
Honest review style. It ain't about just being positive. It's about the real reviews. We do everything.
All All right. So until then, he's Commander Cockings.
He is Captain Foley. Feel better soon, Stuart.
I'll try. I
Thank
would
you.
like to, very much so. All right.
And
See
happy
you guys
birthday,
later.
Classic, too, again.
Yes. Happy birthday,
Woo.
Classic. For real. You're amazing.
Very much so. Until next time. Bye, guys.